How's it going, everyone? It's Freak here, and I am here to do another attraction tour of one of the attractions in Nintendo Land. And in this tour, we're going to be looking at Takamaru's Ninja Castle, which is a game based off of, I believe, a Japanese-only NES title. I'm not sure if it was a series or not, but this is the Throwing Star Showdown. And this is actually my least favorite game in Nintendo Land. It's actually the one Nintendo's been showing off the most at a lot of events and stuff, where they're trying to actually show off the Wii U to consumers. But as far as an actual game goes, I don't think it's very good. It's probably the one I have the least fun with. Like, just I think all the games in Nintendo Land are pretty fun, but I just don't have much fun with this. So as you can see, you have to actually hold the gamepad vertically in this game, and you actually aim with the gamepad as well. It uses the gamepad's gyro sensors to aim. So what you do on the gamepad is you actually flick the touch screen to throw these throwing stars. And I mean, the controls are nice and responsive, but just as far as accuracy and quickness that you need for a game like this, I don't think the controls are good enough for Takamaru's Ninja Castle. If it was maybe like if you were using a Wiimote or something, it's just I think it's just the way that you hold the controller in this game that makes it feel so, I don't know, not fast, not quick. So in this game, the more you hit the characters or these ninjas in a row, the more points you get. So if you just randomly throw stars, then you won't get as many points. But see, that's also one of the other problems I have with the game, is that towards the later levels, you can't really be that quick and accurate at the same time. So you can't really build up these score multipliers decently enough to really be able to, like I said, get a really high score. So yeah, it'll basically go through some of these stages, and a stage might have a mini boss or something, and at the end there's also a big boss, and after that you can go and continue on your quest or whatever and defeat more ninjas and whatnot. But it's just as you get later in the game, it just feels like all you're doing is flicking the ninja stars as fast as you can. Like you cannot almost try to be accurate and quick and get everyone with only one ninja star. It's almost, for me at least, it's really hard. I can't really do that. And then some ninjas also take multiple hits like that, so once again it gets harder later on. So I love the style of the game. I mean, everything about the style of this attraction in Nintendo Land, really, it looks really nice. The paper craft style or whatever, I really like that. But just the gameplay itself, I'm not really feeling it. So once I beat all these ninjas, this little black ninja mini boss will come up. And the other problem, I don't know if it's just this game or a problem with the gamepad. I don't know. I haven't had this issue with any of the other games in Nintendo Land, but I feel like the controller gets decalibrated or something as I'm playing this game more often than any other game. The only other game, I guess, is F-Zero, but that doesn't really happen as often, I find, as this one. And the other thing I have to mention is that there's different moves you can do, as far as there's different power-ups. One will slow time, one will give you a clay bomb like these guys are throwing right here. And you do have to tilt up the controller to reload your ninja stars, but Once we get into the next area, I'll try to show off the powers real fast. So if I draw a line on the touch screen, that'll activate the Falcon Eye. This is obviously not a good time to use it, but it's just I was just trying to show it off. That obviously you saw that slowed down time. So, and you do have to try to knock these ninja stars they're throwing out of the air, and like you have to shoot the clay bombs and stuff. So you do have to try to be accurate, but like I said, it's hard to be quick about it while being accurate. And then you make a circle to throw some clay bombs. That's actually not a terrible time to use it right there. So, and then the last little power up is a triple star, where you can actually, obviously, as the name suggests, throw a triple star. This will actually really help out with your combos and stuff. But if you're just trying to just throw one ninja star, it's really hard, like I said. Let's see if we can get through this and show you the final boss of this first area real fast. I guess the game's not terrible. Like, it's, I can see if people might like it, and it's not something that's like utterly bad, but I just don't find it to be as fun as any of the other games in Nintendo Land. So there we go, got that. And the thing I find that I don't do often is actually use the power-ups enough. Maybe that might be one of the reasons why I am not liking this as much as some other people. But anyway, here's I'll just show you this final boss coming up. But this was basically Takamaru's Ninja Castle. I think I've showed a lot of it off, and like I said, it's not one of my favorites, but you know, people will have different opinions. I mean, it's definitely got style. It's definitely cool looking and whatnot, and just using the gamepad to throw the ninja stars is pretty fun as well. But yeah, thanks for watching. Check out my other Nintendo Land videos, tours, and I died. But yeah, like I said, I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.